I just got fucking blocked on literally everything because I told a guy that I don't shave. A guy I was supposed to go on a date with in 2 hours, might I add. And this happened about 30 minutes ago. We had been talking for about a week. The conversations were great. He was very open-minded, so I thought. Was very understanding every time I spoke on my feminist values. And I didn't think I had to make it that disclaimer to him, but, you know, men. So I did. And I was like, hey, I've had bad experiences in the past with guys, so I'm just letting you know I don't shave any part of my body. And instead of being an adult and just saying, I have a problem with that or whatever, he then says, I appreciate that. Sorry you've had bad experiences in the past. Then blocks me and unmatches me on everything. So if you're in Vancouver and match with a guy named Darian and his first photo is him drinking a Corona, run.
What's up, guys? If you see a woman ever mention that she's a feminist or she doesn't shave or put on makeup or does anything that's feminine, that is one of the biggest red flags, and I would recommend you run. Just like the smart guy who was dealing with this crazy, hateful woman. The shaving hair thing, first of all, that's disgusting when you don't shave your hair because it's a hygiene issue to start with. Second, when you hear a woman say that she doesn't shave and she's a feminist, she just told you about 1,000 other things about herself. Use it as a red flag indicator, and it just helps us stay away from these crazy ass fucking women. Let's just jump into why these women wouldn't want to shave in the first place, right? They don't want to put on makeup, they don't want to shave. The idea is that they are resisting the patriarchy. In their minds, there's some kind of a huge cabal of men that are controlling the world, and guess what? All you need to do to qualify is be a man, and that's you, buddy. That's you when you're dating one of these women. Not shaving and not putting on makeup is just a huge fuck you to you. So if you're gonna end up being the boyfriend of one of these women, know that their main goal is to walk around saying fuck off to every man they come across. You're probably thinking, oh no, that's not the case with me. I'm the feminist guy who's on her side, but she's still not gonna shave for you. She's still not gonna clean. She's not gonna do her hair. She's not gonna do her makeup. She's gonna walk around looking like hot garbage. It doesn't matter if you're on her side. You're still a man and she still hates you. Sometimes the best thing you can do to fight the patriarchy is absolutely nothing. Let your hair grow out. Don't wear makeup. Don't shave. Wear shitty clothes. Burp and fart in people's faces without apologizing. You know, even if a man was doing these things, society doesn't appreciate that either. I mean, we look down upon men who do that too. So essentially, their idea of how to fight the patriarchy is to just be an uncivilized piece of shit. This is what is coming for you, okay? All of this, that's all in her head, and she's going to be doing all those things to you. But it gets much worse. We're about to get into it. So here's an article that was published on the Washington Post, and it's titled, "Thanks for Not Using Us, All You Good Men." But it's not enough. The messed up thing here is that this feminist woman who's like 70 years old began berating her husband. I yelled at my husband last night. This was 30 minutes from the gut yelling, triggered by a small, thoughtless, dismissive comment. I'm almost 70 years old. I am a grandmother, yet in that roiling moment, screaming at my husband as if he represented every clueless male on the planet, I announced that I hate all men and wish all men were dead. You're actually seeing the insides of a feminist's head. This is what it is. They actually hate every single man out there. If they're feminist, they hate you. Trust me on this. They're gonna blame you even if you didn't do anything wrong. Just for being a man, they're gonna hate you. Yet the Washington Post, the New York Times, and all of the woke publications out there, they're behind it. They're not banning these women. They're not stopping these articles. Let Andrew Tate serve as an example. My husband of 50 years did not have to stifle a laugh. He took it dead seriously. He did not defend his remark. He did not defend men. He sat hunched and hurt, and he listened. When a woman yells at her husband to this degree, this didn't happen overnight. She's been abusing him for years and years, okay? And why? Because he was a vaginated dude. He decided, I'm gonna support her in her feminism and empowering women and yada, yada, yada. And now he is sitting there hunched over while this 70-year-old piece of garbage yells in his face and continues to abuse him. If you mess with a feminist, you're gonna end up like this pathetic guy who sits there and gets yelled at. This feminist woman is just angry at men. You, I said, are one of the good men. You respect women, you believe in women, you like women, you don't hit women or or rape women or in any way abuse women. You have applauded and funded feminism for half a century. You are one of the good men, and you cannot change. You can listen all you want. That will not create one lot of change. Nothing you can do will ever be enough for these feminists. These leftists in general, they will keep on taking because there is an endless pit of hate and despair inside of them. There's no way to fill that. All they're going to do is ruin you and ruin your children's life as well. So fellas, let's go back to this woman here and let's listen to what she said one more time and consider what she actually just told us.
I just got fucking blocked on literally everything because I told a guy that I don't shave. A guy I was supposed to go on a date with in 2 hours, might I add.
The reason why that guy ran as fast as he possibly could and blocked her is because that guy was smart enough to know that when a woman says she doesn't shave and she's a feminist, it comes with all of that crap that we just read in that Washington Post article. They hate men. Women like this will not be in a relationship for very long. Their ultimate goal is to be independent from you. Women like this will break up with you. They'll take your money, they'll take your kids, and they'll take everything you possibly have because they feel justified in doing that. Because you are part of all the ills of society, right? They will blame you for shit Julius Caesar did thousands of years ago. If you ever come across a woman who claims to be a feminist, doesn't shave, doesn't put on makeup, you need to turn around and run as fast as you possibly can.